After a day, Chrisean responds to Blueface throwing her out of his house. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. This is absurd. Alright, so look, I'ma go live real short with the people who was actually at the house with me before we went. Together we departed. Sunli and I went out. Tom and I went out. Do you sense that I'm giving all 3 of my white Migos a complete 4? The 4 white Migos I have. They're rocking with me, I promise. They are always there for me. Do you sense that they are there for the greater good? It seems as though everyone has a task to complete, a goal to strive for, a goal to pursue, etc. She will soon be added to the live stream. Are you all able to see me? Or I must establish a Wi-Fi connection. 1 minute and 37 seconds later. I don't even want to see, though. I'm not attempting to blow the place up. He got something, so I'm going to save that. He keeps pulling things out as he rises. He's incredibly skilled at tormenting things, as if he were hurting me at this very moment. Like, really awful. In exchange for my belongings, my child forced me to film that video. He concealed my belongings in the garage of his Corvette, you know. It never ended up in a storage facility. I put that on everything, I swear to God, indeed, my friend. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He then forced Bobo to retrieve it from the cache. After that, I was pleading, but I had to, you know. I was in tears. I need my watch, I said. I must have my rings? I have only my chains. I only have. Then I said, I need a baby cross. Some items vanished. He thought about it or what? Or took it right up. Right up, there is a problem with him. And the reason he is incarcerated is because he keeps being caught with, why don't you simply go home, buddy? He's not even capable of handling jail. Then indeed. All right. You all allowed him. All right. As you can see, I stood my ground for a very long time, such as me making a mistake and compromising in an attempt to retrieve my belongings, which wasn't wise. All right, I got it. However, I also had no intention of returning with a dumb headset. He was attempting to compensate me for remaining in the house. He was giving me stupid instructions on what to do and what to post. Since I could tell he was attempting to undermine my God walk, I wouldn't do it. Therefore, he said, F Yahweh. Yahweh is a failure. He was really discouraging, saying things like, just evil stuff. I asked him if he planned to publish or if he would ever upload his other children. Yes, he replied. Like the video I uploaded. I won't continue to stifle my happiness over evidence that he is demonic. I'm literally going to stop here, dude. All of his posts are simply motivated by the fact that I'm attending a prom. Since I am now a single agent and person, I had no reason to be with any man or anyone. Well, I'll just go about my life, but he pleaded with me to come home. He pleaded. He pleaded. He pleaded. He didn't plead, though. In exchange for my return, he held my belongings, saying, yeah, you can have your stuff, the baby stuff, if you do this. What are you going to do, I ask. He said, I'll fix it. You guys keep bringing up my son, so I'm going to follow your instructions to the letter. I don't share anything about my son or what I do for him online because I want to keep it private and safe. I keep everything regarding my son private, such as we intend to return. Anytime we want to, we'll get around this. Do you sense me? You won't make me show you anything or what I do for my child. He's around me all the time. Really, girl? Don't bother that chap. Yes, I did. Yes, I am. However, he is still the father of my child. I believe I should issue a restraining order against him. Actually, it became quite nasty. As if it gets worse. You all seem to have forgotten when I actually left him. The last time he visited, he smashed in my door, snatched my baby out of Marsha's arms, and abducted my son from my home. You guys don't recall that. You don't have to leave him. It's about the dread that if you stand your ground, he will knock you off, which he makes sure to do. As if he had done it to everyone. Even his last baby mother was subjected to it. It seems as though this is who he is. He has it ingrained in him. He seems to be becoming more modest today, yet it is insufficient for him. So bro, I'm not sure. He's going wild if you see him overdosing on anything, as if he were going completely nuts. Music, indeed I did. He was blocked by me. They were prevented by me. I'm getting my eyelashes done after I blocked them. I'm looking at them. Oh, give her a shout out. She performed admirably, indeed. She will be tagged in my stories. Tell me your name, please. Alexis. Alexis. I apologize, Alexis. Because she's so graceful, yet she's really trying to be done. What? Yes. He's actually draining your energy, dude. It seems as though he began tugging at me. I didn't mean to allow him, did I? And I wasn't. I was doing well, but I'm not sure, dude. Like, you simply must remain steadfast. I was like, hey, can you pray for me because I got fear after me? As I was talking to my pastor, Mike, like, I'm paying for it. I don't have it. Pray for me, please. And after that, I think he prayed because something disappeared, don't you think? Because I also prayed. However, I do notice a difference when you ask others to pray for you. I boarded that flight as well. I'm not going to be insecure, I say. I won't leave because I'm afraid. For the sake of my son and myself, I must do what I must. Find out how much Blue has ever sent his child. He only offers to help me when he is able to do so. Like you heard him remark, if you sit in the house, I'll send you $40,000. However, you should send that anyhow. I'm a parent. You should keep it that way as he can always see his son through a third party. Additionally, he has vampire energy on you. No, really, dude. You mentioned that it's one of those whoever it is. Look, have a look at this. Melge, God bless you, 1984, whatever your true name is. I appreciate your comment, girl. I attempted to use a third party, girl. I apologize to both his mother and the mother of the other babe. Are you aware of what he did? He warned her that she shouldn't trust me because I'm going to set her up and vouched for them to do the same to me. At this point, it seems like a joke, and it's cool because I have this thing about myself, so I'm just gonna cut her off. I am it. It seems as though I'm intimidating you if you don't touch with me. For example, and it's okay, but it doesn't matter if I take the shirt off my back. It's the fact that the shirt appeared better on you once you removed it. You understand? I removed the shirt from my back. In the event that they do take the shirt, they say something like, well, it looks better on her. For example, because they had been coping with this man for years prior to my arrival. I haven't hurt anyone. It was painful to continue going through it. But it's okay, trust me, I'm telling you. Like Vegas. This particular excursion to Vegas, he was my body. And I was in the corner of the bed when he said, if you move, your stomach will bleed. I'm going to give you a month of bleeding in the schoolyard crib, baby. You're not a crib. That's not crib, baby mama. That's not having with your friends, the person who put you on your road manager, your road dog, and you're the first person you call. You're not even irritated yet. I'm posting about your son. It's not a crib. That really is a devil. When I was 7 months and 6 months pregnant, he drove me over and said, bro, in that case, when he was incarcerated, people used to say, okay, I'm pregnant, but I'm getting done dirty while I'm pregnant. So all of our fans would come up and ask, how would you go, Trump? He has a blue face, don't you think? On this particular occasion, a female did it in the airport and then suddenly, you're not getting it. I returned to retrieve my belongings. Bro, they were deceiving you all. Bro, they were lying to you all. They told you it was in a storage facility, but they were lying. It wasn't kept in storage. It was concealed in his Corvette till Baldin arrived at whatever or wherever he was going. However, Baldin remained motionless until he called him. After I agreed to film that dumb video, he contacted Baldin to come help me. Returned to him. However, my baby chain and rings were gone when I recovered my belongings and was with Baldin. Then he punched his chain after coming out and saying that. So did you steal it, aim, my rings and my watch or something else? I'm not sure. I'm not blaming anyone, but I was in a difficult situation. Do you sense me? As if you were attempting to convey all of this to each other in a particular circumstance. I like what none of you say doesn't matter to me. I don't feel ashamed or anything. I'm just disappointed in myself since I felt compelled to kiss up in order to return to check if I still had a watch and a couple rings. My best advice to anyone is to leave everything behind if you're leaving a situation. Leave the automobile in the driveway if the keys are on the counter. Go, go, go. And don't return. Don't even make a fool of yourself. Because look, you're going to make a dumb plan. I'm just coming to do this and this and that. All right. I'm not really sure. Cool. My belongings weren't even there when I looked at the surroundings. Yes, I had already left the building. He was aware of it. He sensed it. At that point, he began to say, I paid you $40 to stay in the house. It seemed to him that I had already left. All I'm saying is that you guys give me advice. I am able to offer guidance. The situation is simply more difficult than it seems. Do you understand what I mean? As in, really? That's why I became productive, my friend. Houston, Texas is where I am. I have a job. I need to concentrate on what I need to concentrate on, which is the opportunities I am receiving, even if I have been turning them down for the past 2 years. Yeah, you're a flop now, he said. You're a failure. No, boy. You were a flop when I first met you. I restored you to the map. What are you discussing? And sure, you're blue and all that, but a woman is a woman. Bro, don't take away who I am. Additionally, while I was following your example, you failed to facilitate properly. Thus, I appear to be a stupid fool, just as I am today. Unfortunately, that's where I got things jumbled up, my friend. I was doing what my heart told me. Don't let your emotions guide you. The word advises against following your emotions. You have a dishonest heart. You have a dishonest heart. You have a dishonest heart. Bro, stop saying things like, oh, I feel like I don't even go off no field. Leave the Holy Spirit and God's message. That's all. That's all. Because you guys are always saying don't follow advice. You all know who I used to be, bro. I shall remain at that residence. Like, dude, I'm obviously in actual pain because of what? He made an effort to destroy every known relationship, company, circumstance, and person. He was trying to split me apart or start a fight between us. So I allowed him by being by his side and letting him slow me down. However, each time I managed to escape, I felt as though the devil was trying to drag me back and devour me. I mean, I'm human, dude. Like, really, dude. Do you feel that I'm doing better today if I had my dad in my life? Or if he was my genuine dad from birth? Now I'm doing better. I received assistance. When I used to deal with him, I used to withdraw myself when I had support. I don't keep myself to myself. Please pray for me. I seek guidance. I talk it out. I don't keep it to myself. You guys can stop it, bro. Do you sense me? For example, I no longer enjoy crying. I no longer even cry on the internet. That is unsightly. I mean, I'm not crying. Hey, stop talking. As if you believe that I truly want to cry? I had new eyelashes applied. They're not even finished. I can't even be late either. As if I must, the time is 2:30. He is focusing on himself. As if I had no idea. However, you all say whatever. I still feel like I have a lot. I used to crash out. In the past, I would turn to alcohol. I haven't had anything to drink. As I mentioned before, one thing I stopped doing was talking badly about myself and telling myself, don't do that for real, because that's rooted in pride. Because if God says you are flawless and wonderfully made, that's what it is, and it's not really anchored in. What if you say, I'm such a fool? I did, and I should have. It seems to be deeper than anything at this point. Now it's pride. So just say a prayer for me, please. I have no idea what's happening. Since I've been doing well, I believe he waited for that chance to admire my name. As in, really? It was an old film of him making and dirtyisting the house. That must have been a long time ago for him, actually. But goodbye, everyone. Please visit my Twitch channel. I'm twitching, I guess. What? It's funny. Marco, everyone will be present. Everyone is in their mother. I got to witness love in India. It's been a long time since I last saw her. She is quite attractive. Who else, I wonder? Everyone. I don't even know how to name drop at the moment because I haven't gone outside in a minute. Yes, indeed. Jingo. The Shay, huh? Oh, yes, it will therefore be a good day. I will appear to be a princess. A prom theme is not something I'm doing. I'm engaged in another activity, a topic of princesses. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I want my inner kid to be healed. Therefore, don't be upset if I appear to be a princess because razzle-dazzle, bing bing bada boom. I discovered my glass shoe, and I'm Cinderella. No. My glass shoe, and I'm Cinderella. No.